What's going on, YouTube? This your boy Real Talk. You're now tuned in to Real Talk Media. Got something different to talk about today, boy. Before we even get too deep in the video, make sure y'all hit that like button. Matter of fact, I don't even care if you hit dislike. With that being said, in one of my most recent videos, I uploaded a clip of the podcast that I have called the Real Talk Media Podcast, now available on all major streaming platforms. Links will be in the description. And in that video, I was talking to Roadrunner Ray. But sometimes we need a woman's point of view. And as promised, I'm doing this show with The Queen's Cafe. So now we getting another clip. Me and The Queen's Cafe is Gunna SNITCH. Tune in.
Now, convincing the judge, convincing the jury. Okay, let's stay on that topic for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Gunna is a snitch for what he said in court? Whether they can use his statement against Young Thug or whether they can use his plea bargain or not? Do you think Gunna is an informant or gave too much information?
I think he did talk.
Nobody said nothing, right? Right.
I think he gave up information.
That man would never snitch.
I think he snitched.
Pizza time! Pizza time!
The reason why I think that he snitched and that he told, more than what he was supposed to is because right after the announcement of his release, the video came up of him in court.
Have committed crimes in furtherance of the game.
Yes, ma'am.
And I was like, that's odd. That's weird. This is not over. Because don't they usually release after, everything is all said and done. So it was like a way, to me, it was like a way of showing everybody like, oh, look what he's doing in court. I think he took a plea. Definitely took a plea.
Selling me out right now. No. What? I'm telling you.
Come on now. He walked out
He
of
took a plea. But did you see the video where they confirm part of the RICO is confirming that this is a group or a team or a crew of individuals who do certain crimes to further our group or our pockets, right? Like we basically commit crimes together as a team, right?
Correct.
Okay, or something to that effect. Now, when they asked, is YSL a gang? And his response was yes.
Mm-hmm.
They said, do you know of any people that committed crimes to further YSL or promote YSL or in the name of YSL? Mm-hmm. He said yes. Now, whether they can use that specifically or not in court, you ain't have to point a finger. You just pointed an elbow. So you basically let them know they scratching in the right direction.
Exactly.
So whether you come to court or not, you let them know they scratching in the right direction. So keep on digging, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. That's why I said it. I know he snitched.
Let's go. Come on.
You snitch ass bitch. Roll with me.
I know him and his lawyers, they huddled up and they said, okay, this is what we're going to do, blah, 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 but this is what we need you to do, blah, blah, blah. Go in there, answer the questions. They told him exactly what to do. But it was done so to the point where everybody was like, oh no, he didn't snitch. Yes, he did. He said something. Even if it wasn't right there when, he was answering the questions, that they didn't come out blatantly and ask them behind closed doors with his lawyers and everything. Yes, of course. Absolutely. He walked out of there.
Yep, he walked out. And people saying, well, they can't use this plea bargain against them. Okay, but they also said that they can call you back to that stand at any time, right?
Listen.
Okay, so all they got to do is call you back to the stand and say, hey, is YSL a gang? And your response is going to be what? And they going to say, do you know of anybody who committed crimes, or do you know people commit? And you're going to say yes. The only difference in between you saying it when you were standing there is this time you ain't going to be standing there. You're going to be sitting on the stand unless they take a plea bargain and plead out to this shit.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They're all cutting deals. Because they all, to be honest with you, they want one person. They're trying to get it on one person. So they're all going to cut deals. Whether we hear it or not, they're cutting deals behind closed doors. They're not meeting with their lawyers for nothing. They want to go home.
Mm-hmm. Snitch.
So why
sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home.
Exactly. So why all of a sudden they're walking, they're coming out, and he's sitting in there trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? And looking at this, you're like, I mean, they play porn in his. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, I think it's funny that everybody trying to say that he's not a snitch or he didn't snitch. But remember, a while ago, I posted a video where he was doing like the little Dateline investigative news, Crime Stopper type video.
That's why it's come back to that street word, snitch. No one's want to be labeled as a snitch. I don't want to tell on him because somebody might try to come kill me or someone in my family.
Kitchen says Benton first lied to police because he didn't want to rat out another member, Clarence Carter.
Like the streets know, and so everybody looking at it like it was wrong because this man would let my family member, you know what I'm saying, go down for something he did.
Right. Kitchens claims Benton and Carter were both wearing red the night Jasmine Lynn was shot.
It was just a coincidence of how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color.
Okay.
He just had on the hood, and Devo didn't. He had on a regular shirt.
His cousin is innocent.
And it's not right because you think you have one in jail for the crime.
So you basically telling Vin too. You wasn't on the stand. You wasn't with an actual officer at that time, but you did. Come on, now you've been. If y'all say he ain't snitching now, and y'all tried to say he wasn't snitching then, come on now, 1 + 1 is 2. You might not be a finger pointer, you an elbow pointer though.
Exactly. You gotta learn how to see what people have to realize. You have to learn to read between the lines. Like the way that he's putting it and how he's saying it, you gotta read between those lines. He's actually he's telling. You know, he's just smooth with it. And a lot of people don't know how to read between the lines.
Were you riding in the car with Jeffrey Young Thug back in whatever day it was, and they found guns and drugs either in your car or the car following y'all, and you said it wasn't yours? Was it your drugs? No, it wasn't mine. They did stop y'all in the car with drugs and guns. Yes. Wasn't mine.
Yeah, I told you. They're all doing it. They're all trying to get lesser sentences or walking out. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get those type of privileges. So they're cutting deals behind the scenes.
Drop a comment down below and let me know what y'all think about this. I'm on Instagram and Facebook at Real Talk Blogger, www.yorealtalkmedia.com, www.yorealtalkmedia.com. Yo, Real Talk Media.